Okay, there we go.
Are we live right now?
Go check.
Go check?
Yeah. You have
Go
your
check?
phone. Check to see if the video's there.
Hear that?
What the fuck are you playing?
For the
Okay,
an
so...
ad for the video!
Well, that's good we have ads. Skip the ad, mute it! There's gonna be echo.
There's no unskippable for the video!
Well, that's good we have ads. Why am I so... Oh, I'm from your fucking... through your filter.
It's not a filter, it's just my actual microphone. What
Your voice mod.
What are you talking about? It's not a filter. Oh my goddamn wrist. Okay, no, let me tell the goddamn audience this story. So I was wiping, right? And I twisted my wrist, I guess, in a way where it broke it. And I have to wipe with my left hand now. But here's the funny thing. My left hand also hurts. Something is... I think I might be dying. I genuinely might be dying. If I wake up tomorrow and my foot doesn't work
You were wiping
anymore,
way too damn intensely. I don't know what the fuck happened in that bathroom, but goddamn.
I'm gonna be honest. Watch me die. I might act. What if I just don't? I just pass away in my goddamn sleep. Which, to be fair, I would love to like pass away, sleep peacefully. I don't want to die in goddamn pain.
Don't die early. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do without you.
Oh my good god! There's a goddamn funeral.
Okay, right now we got Danny Boy Star Chronicle and just Mari in the chat.
Okay, I can't even goddamn text without twisting. Okay, my hand is fine.
Oh my lord.
We are live. Okay, never mind. I got it. We are live. Okay. Oh, my hand. Oh my goodness. I can't draw.
Well, as you can see from the title of this live stream, we are talking about Phisnom, a being of toxic waste. And to celebrate that... cue the song! There we go! Did you fucking stop pausing it?
I'm not pausing it!
What? Oh, okay. Hey.
Been a while since I saw my face.
I haven't been doing so great, so I took a little break. So a lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true.
Doesn't matter if it's true though.
You tell it, Scott.
It's entertaining
To you.
right?
You guys having fun?
You guys having fun?
All aboard the toxic gossip train. Chugging down the tracks of misinformation. The toxic gossip train. You got a one-way ticket to manipulation station.
Okay,
Now, if you guys don't want to hear more of this song, if you guys don't want to be driven to blow your brains out, be sure to share the live stream link so we can get some viewers in the chat.
Of course.
Type some one so we get a dopamine rush here. And see what kind of audience we're dealing with here.
I watch it be like, no, what?
Let me pop open the chat, actually.
Let me, what? There's like 7 people. Well, 7. Okay. I think.
Yeah, we just started.
Yeah. I'm just happy. But like, watch one of the one FNAF fan game developer might just go like, hey, no! They're gonna get mad at us or something. I don't know. Because we have such a reputation.
Just Mary's going to New York.
New York is a heck of a town.
You got Undertow Man. That's a new face.
New faces are good.
Yeah,
I hope that FNAF Plus keeps development. Watch it not keep development. I mean, so sorry to Phisnomic, but yeah.
Yeah, for context for people that aren't too familiar with the whole Five Nights at Freddy's community, Phisnom is the developer, or rather former developer behind Five Nights at Freddy's Plus, which is essentially this reimagined remake of the original Five Nights at Freddy's. This was personally endorsed by Scott Cawthon himself as part of the as part of the Fazbear fanverse. That initiative was meant to help fund and platform these like fan game creators, so they have the opportunity to work for Scott and like get their brand out there. Phisnom also has a YouTube channel, which is where the root of all this controversy at the moment. He was streaming Ruin, which is this DLC of security breach, and Phisnom was very critical of it. That's actually part of his branding, right? Like I said, his character was developed from fucking toxic waste. He likes making fun of stuff.
The toxic waste train!
It turns out the stream of Ruin ended up ruining his fucking career because it opened the floodgates for a lot of drama to unfold. The There was a 16-year-old minor who decided to poke fun at the situation because a lot of people were upset by his takes on Ruin. This tweet is now deleted, but basically he showed a screenshot of Phisnom saying, "Wow, that was boring." And he captioned it with, "Can we all tweet this after FNAF Plus releases? It's only fair." Like, you know, encouraging people to say FNAF Plus is boring as revenge for his critical takes on Ruin. It's a pretty mild joke. But this resulted in this minor being sent gore, death threats, all sorts of nasty stuff from people who are allegedly Phisnom's fans. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry for interrupting.
Go on, Maddie.
But the funny thing.
I'm not even interrupting you. Say your goddamn line.
He's interrupting me, chat. Tell him to stop. Set up death threats. I'm just joking, but anyway.
In Minecraft.
My fucking wrist. I did it in Minecraft. Okay. Ow! I'm breaking every bone in my body. Okay. Anyway, so.
I'll break the rest of your bones if you don't get to the goddamn point.
But anyway, apparently, I didn't know that it was fucking. I thought it was Phisnom sending the goddamn death threats.
Oh, no, that's an important distinction to make.
It was Phisnom fans, his fans, and I was like ready to tear into Phisnom for this shit. But then I found out it was his fans, so every fan of Phisnom.
Yeah, and obviously, like, creators aren't responsible for what, like, their individual fans do. Like, that's insane. Like, even the Dewmonic channel, we have, like, over 3,000 subscribers. Being in control of over 3,000 people, that's fucking mind-blowing to think about.
Were there not like 3 FNAF Pluses already out by fan games? I think I remember there's like a FNAF Minus and another FNAF Plus and another FNAF Plus. I don't remember all of them. I mean, I don't keep up with like, you know, FNAF fan games anymore, especially after that night.
That night. But Phisnom's response to this minor coming out with the threats they were sent, Phisnom's response, it wasn't the best. It wasn't professional. He made jokes about the situation, even going so far as to create a fake Google Doc where he was pretending to address the drama, and then in this Google Doc, it links a fucking Rickroll video. Which, yeah, like I said, it's a bad response, but 100% it's fucking funny, so, like, I can't really fault him too much. Like, if you're funny, I'll give you a pass. That's my rule in life.
If you're funny, yeah, you can do whatever the hell you want.
If you're funny and you murder someone in a comedic way, I'll give you a pass.
I think this whole game stemmed from Chuck E. Cheese and Rockafire.
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese and Rockafire, like, indirectly inspired FNAF. Or, indirectly, is that the word?
I don't know. No, because, like, FNAF was inspired by, like, fucking, when Scott was told that his characters look like animatronics, and then he just went like, okay, I'll just make a FNAF game about animatronics that come to life. So, I wouldn't say FNAF is, like, based off of Chuck E. Cheese or Rockafire, because, like, well...
Yeah, I'd say it was, like, based off animatronics in general. But they did take a lot of inspiration from Sobiz, especially with the movie.
I'd say so. But I'm a big fan of, like, you know, Chuck E. Cheese and Rockafire, if you can tell. I can't emote with my hands anymore. But come on, enough lollygagging, you know?
Oh yeah, I also wanted to add, like, even though we are making takes that are, like, in defense of Phisnom in a way, like, you know, we do sympathize with the minor in this situation. Like, whoever the fuck exposed that kid to gore and all these other nasty messages, like, that person needs to be thrown in fucking jail. Like, that's fucking disgusting.
Oh my god, on God. Yeah, also, they also said, I'm just mentioning Rockafire because of the Mafia thing. Oh yeah.
Okay,
Mafia.
So they are a Rockafire fan?
Okay, so enough lollygagging, enough about this damn train. Let's get this train over to frickin' reactionary stationary station here.
Yeah, let me open up the Phisnom video. So Phisnom actually put out a very thorough, near 40-minute video addressing the situation. So I figure we can react to that. We're not doing, like, a Sniper Wolf reaction. We're actually gonna, like, talk about what we're fucking seeing on screen.
Yeah,
we're not just gonna sit
here in silence. Yeah, 12 viewers. Hello, hi, good hello. 40 minutes. 40 minutes. I know. So
yeah.
Long.
So this video is titled "My Current Situation."
Disclaimer. This video has been made with the intent of the events that have happened over the last week from my point of view, and to serve as an explanation for my behavior and attitude over the past few years for
Turn the audio up a little bit.
It is not meant to serve as a public apology or a call to action towards...
But it is a public apology, I think.
...anyone or...
Or if he is apologizing. Is he apologizing?
I think he's more just, like, explaining what happened. I don't know if he actually, like, directly apologizes to anyone. But
by the way, Apparently, Phisnom is British. You know, a Britty boy. He's from Liverpool, like John Lennon.
We talked about in the following content.
I was gonna say, like, if there's anything he should apologize for, I think it's just, like, his initial reaction to this miner making these Twitter posts. Because, like, joking about it, obviously the miner was, like, upset by that, saying, hey, I'm sorry I reacted this way. I think that would go a long way.
Now I kind of want to know what the gore looked like. Was it, like, gore, or just, like, gore?
Well, we'll never know, because we can't just flash up fucking gore on stream.
Well, let's look at some gore!
Oh, Lord Taco is taking a big fat shit.
No!
After Taco Bell.
No!
Nor do I hold resentment towards any of the individuals or groups mentioned. And I do not represent any larger group of people or brand aside from what is strictly my own.
Is he British? He pronounced people wrong. It's people, not the
He's
people.
in some sort of European country.
It's also important to mention that I especially do not represent Five Nights at Freddy's, its brand, Scott...
Stalking. Self-harm and verbal abuse. Oh, verbal.
Hang on, we're having some connection problems, it looks like.
What?
We disconnected a bit. I think we're back now?
What?
I don't know what happened there. It said frames were dropping, and then the stream was buffering. Can we get some ones in the chat if the stream is back?
It paused for me. Oh my god, I thought it was just me. God, okay, we're back.
Okay, let's just...
Okay, we're back. Oh my god.
Rewind to before that content warning, I guess. I don't know what the fuck that was. Fucking Son Shepherd just spamming one.
It is also worth noting that this video is not monetized.
Okay.
It does not intend to collect any ad revenue.
Damn it! I hate when shit goes wrong.
Appreciate it if any viewers could watch
Hurry up!
Hopefully we're not being DDoSed or some shit.
16. Goddamn!
About my attitude or content.
Okay. So
Okay.
if any of y'all are sensitive to any of this, blah blah blah.
Yeah, if you're sensitive to death threats, gore, suicide, any of that
So
shit.
make sure to read the following.
Close your eyes. Please keep watching them.
Warnings in case you are sensitive to these kinds of topics.
If you're sensitive, I'll leave a like, subscribe, and then close your eyes, yeah.
People online have been talking about an event that occurred last weekend
the Binding of Isaac
between July 29th and July 30th. It started on this channel, actually, a live stream of the recently released entry in the FNAF franchise.
Good gameplay.
Security breach.
Hey, I've heard about that game. It's alright.
Yeah, like I said, this stream ruined his career. Oh, it's even funnier the second time.
To serve as a live recording of my playthrough of the game, showing my personal reactions and opinions toward it as someone who has had a history with being a fan of the series' previous entries. In this live stream, I was extremely apathetic, sarcastic, and negative towards the game, not engaging with it as many currently existing fans of the series would.
Yeah, that's fine.
A lot of people reacted to this, especially on Twitter, or X as it is.
X! There it is!
Called. After this live stream, a lot of comments were made about my attitude towards the game and my overall history of being both critical and mocking of the state of the FNAF franchise in the past couple of years.
Bro's a nostalgia critic, except without the nostalgia.
Enough comments were made surrounding the live stream that it had reached the site.
Okay, Taco, don't say slurs.
Rapidly increasing to several thousand tweets made within the day. Continuing my behavior from the live stream, I began responding to some of these comments in
well, that was boring.
similar sarcastic and mocking tones.
I have to try to enjoy the game.
Liking and reposting jokes about
Phisnom haters are so funny because they swear that they don't care about his opinions, but wake up every day wishing FNAF Plus gets cancelled.
That's a problem with this fucking broader FNAF Twitter community in general. People are so fucking sensitive. Like, you say something critical about someone's favorite motherfucking FNAF fan game, people are gonna lose their fucking minds.
I'm Dewmonic Abyss, and I don't like I don't like black FNAF fans. No,
Maddie is black, as you can tell from the cartoon avatar. Don't cancel her. Or try to, because that might be funny. Try to cancel a black person for making a black.
The mimic?
Who did it better? FNAF Security Breach or Hello Neighbor 2? Yeah, so he was goofing on this game pretty hard.
By people who did not like my behavior.
Then block me.
Things escalated, however, as during the situation, an individual unrelated to me made a post calling for people to not forget my attitude towards Ruin, as I called it boring, and in turn referred to a project I was developing at the time as boring when it was released. This project being Five Nights at Freddy's Plus.
I want to play Binding of Isaac now.
Seemingly
I don't know how the game works,
it looks like a pretty game.
Person was sent death threats and horrible videos of suicide and gore through their personal open DMs. From what was said to be fans of my content.
Oh, another thing I want to address as well. Phisnom isn't showing the miner's Twitter or their user in this video because the miner has like explicitly stated they don't want their Twitter username, their face, or their name out there publicly, which is, I don't know, it's a little fucking goofy because this miner is kind of a public figure in a way. Like, they're making a very public tweet. They have a YouTube channel with over 16,000 subscribers.
Oh,
and
my good lord.
in their videos, like, they're doing these FNAF Let's Plays. They have their fucking face cam on. So I think it's a little ridiculous for this person to be like, nope, you can't cover my fucking drama and use any of my shit. When it's like, they're willingly putting themselves out there. I mean,
what
like...
What will release first, FNAF Plus or Yandere Simulator? I don't care for Yandere Sim, nor
Yandere Simulator is never coming out.
No, that game is never coming out.
Along with, like, the whole, like, public tweet thing, like, we actually defended Boblax of this when we interviewed him a while back, because the Sonic community was upset at him for showing public Twitter accounts without censoring the handles or getting permission. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, you can't just put yourself out there publicly and then complain about the public covering the drama you're causing. Like, this is a big news story in the FNAF community.
It's a
Obviously, people are going to talk about it.
Come on, cause I learned them. It's the worldwide privacy tour. Yes, hi, we like the privacy, but we don't want to get privacy, because we want to be private.
Honestly, yeah, it is like the worldwide privacy tour situation.
Like, at this point, like, bro, just, like, then leave. Do you want to be private or not?
Yeah, or do this under, like, a burner account instead of, like, your main account if you don't want the heat.
Account. And
exactly.
So a new wave of comments were made about the actions taken by my supposed fans. Other people were concerned about what had happened and were outraged by these horrible...
The only reason FNAF Plus exists is that Scott gave license to the Phisnom. Okay, Danny, I love you and all, but I really do not care about FNAF Plus. Isn't there a fake
There's a fake FNAF Plus.
There's probably a dozen fake FNAF Plus fan
Yuri? Hello, Yuri. Oh, yeah, I'm Yuri.
Hi!
Towards a teenage fan of the FNAF series. While scrolling through the trending comments made about me, I came across a post about the situation. Being a prick about it seems to be all that he's capable of, and his fans are worse than he is. Someone had joked that we should all comment FNAF Plus is boring, and Phisnom's fans sent them death threats and gore compilations. Not reading into the situation far enough due to the overwhelming amount of comments at the time, I replied to the post.
Okay, read out the Phisnom Twitter post, or
okay,
X post, rather.
In my best British accent. That's pretty messed up. Why can't I send death threats?
Get death
threats.
Do
other people deserve death threats and I don't? The real Phisnom trademark fan knows I'm the only one who should get death threats. Could I please get some death threats now, please? Please, give them delicate death threats. Well, you know.
Yeah, he's saying that when he put out this tweet, like, he barely understood the situation. Like, he didn't know what this miner was going through. Exactly.
I'm so jealous. Why is everyone telling other creators to go die? I want to get death threats. Please send death threats. Slash roof of car, this bad boy can't break so much death.
Like, yeah, I can't really blame him for reacting this way, because, like, that's his persona. He just tells jokes. He's not, like, a serious character.
Also, Taco, shut up.
Oh my god!
No ass,
I'm scratching the space between my ass and balls.
And focusing the horrible comments on myself and not anyone else. I did not take the situation with the seriousness it should have been treated with, commenting on it with too much levity as I have tended to do when confronted with horror.
Oh my god, because Scott was just trying to make something positive for the FNAF babies, but FNAF is fit and God's eyes becoming a color queen, having dynamites and laser. Okay, Danny, I love your metaphors and similes and illusions and hyperboles and all that, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know anymore. I don't care if you're sniffing your faker. That's nasty.
I mean, we do kind of agree that, like, the FNAF community kind of, like, ate Scott alive.
Can you stop it? Stop
it! Who wants to smell? He's chaotic ass cat.
No.
My God!
Stop it! You're making the fans uncomfortable!
And still, I repeat, trying to direct this horrible behavior towards myself and away from the victim in question. It is clear to me now that I should have been immediately more serious and emphasized
Get the Goober away!
But at the time, I had no context about what had happened or reason to believe that the claims made were true, as I had no direct involvement in the situation beforehand. Within 7 minutes of my response, a user replied with the following. Phil, how do you hear that someone was literally sent gore and death threats in your name because they're your fans,
669.
and you don't even seem to be bothered by it?
The other part is that, like, we know this is what the internet's like. There's a lot of fucked up people out there. Like, people are constantly spamming KYS. We are, like, used to people spamming Discord servers with porn and gore and all that shit. Like, I'd argue that a lot of us are just desensitized to it at this point. Like, we hear about this stuff and it's not really, like, as mind-blowing to us as it should be.
True.
Like, obviously, minors shouldn't be exposed to this stuff, but, like, we're just kind of used to it on the internet at this point.
Cough, cough, Sandy. Crystal, nobody knows Sandy, and we don't want to go through her right now. Maybe later, but not now. God. Also, and Scott is now having a headache having to do with the FNAF community being toxic and any toxic fandom. My phone turned off when I was reading toxic fandom and the toxicity, but goddamn the FNAF. Of course,
yeah, I don't know what's going on with the broader animatronic community because there's a lot of wacky ass people here.
Yeah,
they get a bit quirky at night.
Well, the animatronic fans here do get a bit quirky. She says something sus to me. Crystal, later.
Sandy?
And we gotta get proof, okay? We need to get
Hey, Crystal, what's
of...
the tea?
No! Not yet!
From mid-sea not pooping the fizz.
Repeating the same attitude of the post.
Only here on the Dewmonic show.
My God. We have, like, so many dramas to go through. We got Lizzo, we got this, we got other shit. No,
I
Sean,
know,
you can't
it's so hard being Dewmonic.
Tone.
It's a hard, grueling job.
The only one that should be sent this kind of
content. It's a hard day's night.
Continuing.
I don't have the proof anymore.
Then I don't care!
To reply to me.
Me and Kathy don't care!
Crystal's being a part of the toxic gossip train right about now.
I don't know if you will say anything about this. You probably should, but whatever. Your choice. I've just had to close my DMs on all my accounts for the night.
You have multiple accounts, so I only have one.
The other argument to make is that a creator isn't exactly responsible to address every single thing one of their fans do. Like, there could be fucking crazy people in the audience committing crimes left and fucking right. I don't think it's on the fucking creator to address this instance every single fucking time. In this specific case, because the drama has blown up to the point it has, I think it's important for Phisnom to address, which he's thankfully doing in this video right now. But just, like, on a normal day-to-day basis, I don't think it's, like, on the fucking creator to do this shit.
The animatronic fandoms are getting a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No, if I was forced to sing the same stupid drama for 8 years and never got a line, I'd be a little tired too. Okay, funny. Very hilarious.
Like, if Taco went out and robbed a grocery store right now, and I'm not saying that because he's Mexican, if this hypothetical scenario happened, like, would I really be responsible to fucking go on Twitter and have to fucking tweet about that shit? Like, that's kind of fucking stupid.
Nobody knows Taco, so nobody cares. What do you want us to do? Bail him out of jail? No!
Replying to was the victim previously mentioned. I had wondered why they were using an alt account to reply to my post, and I went to actually investigate the claims that were made. As I had discovered, the person who I was talking about, who was sent these death threats, was a user I had previously blocked some time ago. I would like to say weeks or months before this, but I can't really recall exactly.
Okay, so apparently he already had this user blocked, the minor.
Had blocked them and banned them from being able to interact on my Twitter account and YouTube channel comments in the past for their aggressive attitude and being...
Like how Phisnom makes himself out to be like this big critical guy, but he just sounds like the most calmest British man ever.
Normally he doesn't do videos like this. This is like a very rare occurrence.
My God.
Like he feels like he actually has to address it in like a genuine way.
He's just like Paul McCartney when he's singing something like a violent American, and then just got when he talks, he's like, "Oh yeah, you know, I'm Paul McCartney, you know." He's like a little baby boy.
But it does make sense he blocked this person because he does have like minors DNI on his Twitter bio. Like he does block minors normally.
He doesn't like minors.
Yeah.
He hates.
He doesn't want to deal with the controversy of it. Which makes sense because look at this fucking video right now. Minor constant controversy for him.
Why can't Colin did that in the first place?
Otherwise discouraged.
Fucking Colin Ball.
That's true. Like this video is way better than Colleen Ballinger's response.
Don't you mean Colin Ballschnigger?
Colin. I can't repeat that. But you're black.
And I know
that children should not be interacting with me.
Well, I can't say the hard R because someone might attack you in your comments saying,
"Oh, you can't! Why are you making her go and say that? Stop it!"
To avoid negative.
I'm not a groomer, just a loser. Shut up.
No, Crystal, no!
And beliefs. Upon learning this, I blocked this account as well to follow my own said rule.
Grim is up.
We're not talking about Sandy right
now. we're not even halfway there.
This is so much.
And the user proceeded to comment.
Can I say?
No, you can't.
Fun.
Sean, I don't care.
Game. Back, y'all.
I'm getting quirky. Shut up.
Oh my god. After reading this, smiley face.
Okay, cool.
Not wanting to fall further into what had been a very poorly handled situation, I decided to hold further comment until I saw how serious the situation really was.
It already is serious. Graham, I know, I just want to send it to you. Good, thank you, Crystal. You're my mate. My phone turned off.
We'll make a 4-hour-long documentary about Sandy in honor of Crystal.
No!
It'll be professionally edited.
No! Can we talk about dream moves? No! We can't! Dreamy Bowl! Okay, fine, we'll talk about Dreamy Bowl!
And how much effect...
Okay, next live stream will be dedicated to Dreamy Bowl. Apparently he got swatted. I don't know, that'd be a news story right there. Talking about him getting swatted.
About the positive results of my reply by screenshotting an increase in their
YouTube
live subscribers.
God.
No.
Commenting about being a blood and...
Sandy, the pig.
Gore artist and how he had rewatched the video he was sent as he was curious about it, in his own words, clarifying multiple times that he wants to move on from the situation, only to continue posting about it and also calling for people like Dawko to...
That is something against the minor as well. Like, they kept tweeting, this is the last time I'm talking about this, but it wasn't because they kept, like, making Twitter post after Twitter post.
Okay, so since they're, like, a gay person,
I'm gonna tell everybody that, like, I am no longer talking about this. Hey, Dawko, can you talk about this?
Yeah, it's very, like, weird, but you can give them a pass in a way, because, like, they are a minor, they're not, like, mature, they're making a lot of impulsive decisions, but yeah, that is something criticism worthy. Yeah.
The amount of dumb controversy
probably gonna drop from stuff.
That is true, this is a big fucking promotion for the FNAF movie.
Speak hours later about it, thanking people for their support, re-enabling his DMs, and inviting people to his Discord server seemingly with no fear or thought about continuing harassment, and linking to his Patreon page for people interested in donating to him on his personal problem.
You know, I don't want to call the minor a cloud chaser, but like, oh my god.
To be fair,
although I don't blame them for like getting some promotion off it, you know, it's a big opportunity, but come on.
Let me join and I fart in my...
Yo, nasty!
Project. Although...
What you mean, Tuck?
We don't need any fart ASMR on this live stream. I think the FNAF fans are pissed off at us enough for sidetracking commentary.
The user in question has also demanded for his name or profile to be shared in videos about it. Even though he clearly seems to enjoy the attention that had originated from it, continuing to express multiple times how it benefited him.
I mean, it's weird in a way, because, like, I don't know if they are cloud chasing. Like, they are trying to stop people from, like, mentioning them in videos, so they kind of conflict a bit, but...
So what do they want? Do they want to be left alone, or do they want clout?
I don't know. I think they do want, like, a genuine apology from Phisnom, which actually they did put out a reply to Phisnom. Obviously, I can't show the fucking tweet because they don't want their tweets being shown on live stream, but the minor's response to Phisnom was, I saw the video, he handled it in a much more mature way. I haven't seen the whole thing yet, but I have seen part of it. I wish the best for him. So yeah, there was, like, a good resolution to this as far as, like, Phisnom and the minor.
Also, why are y'all not in y'all's server VC meant for like? Cause we don't want to.
Yeah.
we don't want to.
We're not going to be taking calls on this live stream because Maddie got to go to bed early.
Yeah, I have a job. I need to pay shit.
Any club this can be corroborated by people.
By the way, it's at McDonald's. I work kitchen.
Also witnessed the...
I'm Pasquale.
Which is where I used to work. I tried to warn Maddie that kitchen was miserable.
Misery. Also, yeah. Oh, yeah. You gotta jump. Yeah,
Maddie's making bag.
What do you? You're not joining for shit.
Doggo just wants to fart on fucking live.
I did not explain this so I could justify my own attitude or give fault in any way to the victim of harassment, as they are a minor and their actions can be explained due to obvious immaturity, unlike my actions. I only do this to explain why, after making my comments, I did not see it necessary to immediately address the situation further with any serious regard, as the victim had seemingly moved on, not been openly emotionally affected by this event based on their comments, and was, according to him, even benefiting from the ordeal. After all of this, more tweets were made about the situation, condemning my behavior and the way I chose to respond.
I mean, what do you want him to do? Tell the fans to stop? They're not gonna listen to him. Some aren't. Some are. I don't know.
Wait, you mean Phisnom or the minor?
Freaking... Because, like, people want him to be like, hey, address the situation formally.
He don't know what the hell going on. He's busy.
Yeah, like, and plus he had this user blocked to begin with, so he wasn't seeing the tweets. He was just kind of hearing about it from other people.
Yeah, and he was just like,
oh, anyway. I'm Phisnom.
Demanding apologize for acting rudely and dismissively towards the victim in question, and take accountability for the actions of my alleged fans. Fans who I do not know the identities of, have never interacted with, have not seen active publicly, and seriously doubt even consider themselves fans of me, as I have always in the past discouraged my followers.
Yeah, that's another fucking insane thing. People are like, Phisnom needs to call out these fans. He doesn't even know who they are. These imaginary people. Okay. Well, not imaginary people, but like these unidentified people.
Woke up to another threat DM, guys. A post making fun of Phil because he's an asshead, does other things that I didn't want to make up as that. Super villain, please chill out before I start exposing them in the public. I don't want to be that guy. Make sure to DM me which people are trying to pull bullshit like this so I can block them as well. If someone is as dumb and naive enough to protect me like that while I'm being an oblivious shit posty asshole, then they shouldn't be following me either.
And this was
I
in
can take
2021, so like he doesn't enable people to fucking like send gore to other people. Like he's not fucking commanding his fan base to do it.
Hey, send gore to that guy. Okay.
It's just like some fucking random crazy people in his fucking audience that are taking it upon themselves to harass random Twitter users that are making jokes about FNAF Plus.
It
is a really dumb controversy, but like the fact is, like Phisnom legit got kicked off of fucking FNAF Plus over this bullshit.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I mean, I'd be mad too.
Yeah, that's like years of work thrown down the fucking toilet.
That's like if Chuck E. Cheese came to me and was like, "Hey, make a game." I'm like, "Okay," and then I just went, "Hey, someone's saying the N-word. I think you might be thrown off the team of Chuck E. Cheese."
Although I don't know if he got fired or if he's just like, I'm just fucking done with the FNAF community and is wiping his hands from it. That's not really too clear. Maybe he'll address it in this video.
My underwear has. Where did you meet this bozo?
In both my posts and my streams, privately I was also approached by concerned friends who wanted an explanation for my actions and wanted to hear what I would be doing to address them. One of them in particular was Direct Doggo, a fellow developer and very good friend of mine who...
Do you know who Direct Doggo is? I haven't heard of them before.
Did he say direct or doctor?
Direct Doggo.
He flatly stated his disapproval of my attitude and told me he had made a public post siding with the people demanding I take responsibility. There's evidence that some of your fans are sending people gore. You should have the cop on to condemn it instead of joking about it. Being cheeky online is one thing, but you can't ignore behavior like this from your own fan base when it comes to light. Take responsibility.
Yeah, I guess that is another thing as well. Like, he's not obligated to, like, address it, but if he's gonna talk about it to begin with, then yeah, maybe he should, like, condemn it instead of just making fucking jokes.
Okay, Taco. You're making the audience uncomfortable.
We need to stage an intervention.
Before
we'll have
I put
a taco
you in
therapy
timeout.
live stream.
Also expressed to me how this...
Because it was... Wait! That's it. That's it. I'm putting you in timeout. I'm putting you in timeout. I am very upset. Don't call people slurs.
Would affect the people around myself. Especially those who I care
Who's
about
Logan Cox?
who are scared about this public reception. My own well-being, and were also hurt by my actions. I have never taken the thoughts and opinions of internet strangers seriously.
Why?
But Doggo is not that. He is someone I consider a close friend, and again, someone I respect massively for being kind, good-natured, and an extremely selfless person.
Aww.
Yeah.
My private talk with him made me actually realize something I had been neglecting for a long time now.
Really?
I think he's being pretty genuine. Oh, we got Freddy Fazbear in the chat.
No!
Don't. Oh, you're watching this? Don't check the comments. Some of them are pretty negative.
No.
The comments on our live stream or the comments on Phiznom's?
I don't know, nor do I care.
Yeah.
Close ones. How despite me being okay with being publicly disliked, this does not only
I'm glad that he actually saw the error through his ways, but I'm kind of surprised it took him this long to go like, huh.
Maybe he has the right mindset.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, as fun as it is to, like, piss off these fucking terminally online people on Twitter/X, like, they have, like, a lot of fucking number and a lot of pull behind them. Like, they're gonna start fucking harassing people you're friends with, like, causing all this fucking trouble. I mean, they'd literally fucking campaign for him to be removed from FNAF Plus.
Damn.
So it's like, you gotta pick and choose your battles.
But to the people that have only shown me kindness and love, whom I never wanted to harm. Realizing this, actually...
Does anyone remembers Dormitibus creator?
Very briefly. I remember they were involved in some sort of controversy.
Yeah, I stopped caring.
Yeah, I know Turkey Tom covered them a while back, but I forget like the exact specifics.
True.
Deeply realizing this, and feeling guilt over my actions for the effect that it had on my...
Hope you get better soon. Sorry about your wrist.
Both of them.
I'm still baffled by how you messed up your wrist that bad.
I replied to Doggo's public comment within 5 hours of my original joke post.
Well, I do hope you feel better too.
Sending people gore and death threats is completely inexcusable behavior, and I obviously don't support this at all. I don't consider anyone that would do this to be a fan of me. So let me know who they are, and I will block them and ban them.
Honestly, this was all he needed to say. Like, that's fine. That's the response. I don't know why people wanted more from him after that.
For this, I retreat.
Do
you hear me?
Bro, you went out. What the hell
Yeah,
happened?
it went out again. I don't know. Like, I have really good fucking Wi-Fi.
The stream or you?
The stream, but it is back. I hope I'm not being DDoSed or some shit, because I know, like, the fucking Mafia got my IP.
I doubt it, but, like, I'm pretty sure it's... Any storms? I don't know!
Not in Pennsylvania, no. I don't know why it's going out.
Time to think.
Oh my god, what if it's like the FNAF community?
It could be, for all I fucking know.
Watch it be the Mafia. I don't know, nor do I
care. I care about my wrist anyway.
Imagine being friends with Foxy's voice actor. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Chris McCullough, I think that's his name. But anyway, I was saying, like, everyone wish do a happy birthday, because, like, you know, his birthday comes up in, like, 4 days.
Yeah, my birthday's coming in 4 days.
Yeah, FNAF.
Time to think.
Oh yeah, it is on the fucking birthday of FNAF as well.
Yeah! The first part of this video is just to clear up what had happened from my perspective.
So what's the second and third and fourth and fifth parts?
But for those interested in more context, this is where I explain why I do the things I do.
Oh, okay. I hope this is unreasonable.
Okay. We're getting into the psychology of Phisnom here.
Do the things I do.
Over
the years, I have tried to show myself as someone who is very confrontational, Very outspoken.
Can I go back?
Yeah, let's read these
I
tweets.
Explain why I do the things. I have tried to show myself as someone who is very confrontational.
Okay.
Okay. SMH to the people getting salty about a new FNAF game. It's a virtual reality game. Suck it up and let people enjoy it. Juice things. Jesus Christ. Don't worry, Daco. It's not worth getting tilted over a trash game and a mediocre developer. Just take a new teaser and make 50 videos about it before release it to ring up the cool viewers and you'll be. Oh my god, bro. Ooh. I'm a FNAF channel. If news comes out. If new news comes out, such as Scott moving the teaser, I had to address in the video. A lot of comments were asking where the teaser went all night. I explained it in more detail, but clearly, Blaine be. Oh my god!
I kind of understand where he's coming from because I'm the same fucking way. I'm confrontational. I call people out on their fucking bullshit. I like roasting people. Obviously, like we're a commentary channel. We like commentary. We like gossip, like Colleen Ballinger's song, the toxic gossip train. I guess it's harder in Phisnom's case because, like, he's attached to this FNAF community. Like, you're fucking expected to act professional, especially when you're working with Scott Cawthon. So I guess it is a pretty, like, a really high bar to set for him. When he just wants to, like, shitpost on Twitter and fucking have fun.
Yeah,
Very outspoken.
Final Nights 4 was shit. Ugh.
Impulsive.
I'm just gonna say it. I'd rather stream Garten of Badminton. Oh damn!
Mean.
Guess what?
Security breach bingo
card was. Oh my god! Stream lasts over 8-10 hours, crawling through vents.
We gotta do a bingo live stream on something. I don't know what, but
Freddy. I can't even read. Freddy dies. Outlast chase sequence, time travel, soft lock, T-pose bug, blah 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 blah. Honk sound.
Angry.
Yeah, and, like, people are getting so offended by his takes on this game that they're fucking resorting to these extremes.
Troll. Someone who makes jokes about sensitive topics and does not care about being disliked, as long as I could say whatever I wanted to say. I built kind of a whole brand around it, you know?
Yeah, like, you're toxic waste.
He's not one of these people that fucking acts overly positive and is toxic behind the scenes. Like, he's very open about who he is.
Being toxic, the toxic slime, the toxic cesspit.
The toxic
people
gossip
often refer to me as having a huge ego, not listening to criticism, enjoying the hate, and always thinking that I am in the right, and that I hold genuine anger and resentment for others around me. Friends have often expressed confusion about why I don't explain my actions more thoroughly. Why I would choose to have people dislike me.
Well, it's because he's playing a character.
Skin.
Really that simple.
The truth is, and I mean this as seriously as I can, I always thought being like this was better for me in the long run.
Oh.
Even throughout all of this. And all the previous times that I have upset people publicly on purpose, I have honestly never felt like negative perception affected me. At all. It's not something I consider important, you know. In fact, being disliked and not taken seriously is something I prefer. Ever since I was active with this persona online,
I mean, there is some truth in what he's saying, because, like, if you develop this thick skin, like, if you are used to having people, like, pissed off at you, like, you'll be able to survive longer in this influencer space. Like, it's the people with very thin egos that end up, like, losing their fucking shit. Like Sniper Wolf. Like, you can tell, like, a lot of stuff gets under her skin.
Of course, but she can't really say anything about it because, like, you know, her audience are children, and she just kind of continues.
Yeah, she's got to put on that positive front.
Easy.
Yeah.
Same with Pokemon.
Like that. The thing
until Pokemon just broke.
That's true.
And then she just kind of. Is she even still around?
Yes, he's a Twitch streamer. That's a completely different world than us because we don't watch Twitch streamers.
Oh, I was just saying because, like, I really don't care about her.
The thing
yeah.
that
I started caring
that's
after
another. thing as well with these personalities. Like, if you put on this overly positive persona and you're fake about it, like, eventually when you slip up and show the cracks of your true personality and you do something that's fucking vile or mean to someone else, people are gonna fucking rip you a new asshole over it because they don't like fakeness.
True.
Really, truly, deeply scares me, makes me feel anxious and pressured, is not negative opinions from people who I don't know anything about, but the opposite. Being looked up to. Being some...
Above 14k, so I get we're doing those 4k boosts too, and put me in a pedestal. Now put me in a pencil, I'm not a good person. If you do, I'll make sure to disappoint in the future out of spite.
Yeah, so he's very open about it.
Being a...
But it's also the price of fame.
60k file. Let me use this page and run again. Once again, if you think of me as a figurehead or pro, I promise to continue aggressively disappointing it. Rather delete the account instantly than give up on my shit's posting. Thank you for your time.
Okay, hold on. JL Games says the stream keeps freezing. Is it freezing for anyone else?
I don't know anymore.
Can we get some ones in the chat if it's good, 2 in the chat if it's freezing? Okay, Tarkat says no. I guess we're good. I don't know.
GL, fix your phone or device or whatever you're on.
I don't know what yes is in reference to. Oh, did I say 2 if it's freezing or 2 if it's good? 1, you're fine. Okay, let's assume we're fine because OBS doesn't say any frames are dropping. The FNAF Matrix is trying to censor us.
I think they're genuinely trying to censor us. I clicked on another video and that video loads fine, but the fucking stream is just not.
Maybe I am being DDoS. That'd be fucking crazy.
What does DDoS mean?
It's when someone sends a bunch of fucking package to your router to fuck up your internet.
Okay, I think it's... Okay, the chat loaded, but like the stream itself isn't really
but
loading.
I don't think it'd be my internet because I have really good fucking internet. I pay a lot through Xfinity. I'm just listening because I'm working on Antioch. I think we're good because OBS isn't saying anything's happening.
Why is my stream on my end not loading? Maybe if I gotta
I said the stream on my end isn't. Yeah.
Maybe you have to reload it.
Okay.
I'll type in the chat. Refresh the stream if it's frozen. Sorry for the technical difficulties on the Do and Maddie show.
I don't know why it's happening. I think God hates us.
Yeah. It's the FNAF Matrix. Or the Mafia, I don't fucking know.
Gives us all these goddamn these anime powers where we can't be touched.
Yeah, plot armor.
Plot armor and just screws us in the long run.
Yeah, I guess let's continue.
Yeah.
Being someone whose work.
I'm usually content with joking around, not taking seriously most of the time. Understandable.
Yeah, I mean, same.
Carry weight and can influence people to take the wrong actions just because I said something without thinking.
Honestly, the problem with a lot of communities like this is that people do take themselves way too fucking seriously. Like, they can't handle being goofed on.
On God. That's what I'm saying.
That's the problem with these fucking people overreacting over Phisnom criticizing Ruin. Like, they take it so personally.
Even though it's just like a video game, guys, calm down.
Yeah.
It's just a video game.
That's the problem. People take themselves way too fucking seriously.
It's just a video game.
To spend active time doubting and worrying about my every action.
I mean, to be fair, I don't really prefer Security Breach or any game that involves me having to move around or have to buy it off of freaking store. I would rather, have the rather basic click and look around. That's what I like to look at. Just like click and, point and click. That's what I usually prefer. I really don't like the new direction that FNAF is going, but I wouldn't say the game is
terrible. I mean, the game has probably got some merit to it, but damn, I just my old shit. I'm old. Leave me alone.
Danny says, if the Rockafire Mafia is following you, Dewmonic, please be careful. Well, they ought to be careful because I got these guns, and I know you can't see it right now, but I'm flexing.
Wait, Graham, did you see my program? Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yep. I did. I sure did, buddy.
A bad effect on others. Really scared about. It has always made me feel trapped, like I am not in control of what I'm supposed to be. Like I have to live my life for people who I don't even know.
That's the price of fame.
Scary, and it has never made me happy. I have always kind of been trying to fight against it in one way or the other.
But on the other token, Phisnom, something you gotta keep in mind is that there are a lot of fucking people in this FNAF community that would literally kill to be in your fucking position, that would kill to have their game attached to this Fazbear initiative, fanverse initiative. Like, getting to work with Scott Cawthon directly, like, being financially compensated for your fucking work, being given this massive platform. A lot of people would love that fucking opportunity. Even though,
I
like,
would love to be Scott's kid.
Yeah, imagine fucking Pizza Time Horror on the Fazbear fanverse initiative. Oh my god, it's a hard fucking name to remember.
Not even the Fazbear, not the Fazbear. What if it was like Chuck E. Cheese saw it and wanted to like promote it and profit?
Yeah, that'd be
off of it?
huge. Like, obviously, being famous has its own stressors, but on the other token, like, there's a lot you fucking reap from it.
Also, Chris, what song? It's a song anyway.
You just gotta roll with the punches.
A song.
Oop. It's buffering.
Taking
the video is.
What?
The video is buffering, but
things seriously.
It's fixed now.
Stuff like that.
The video we're watching, not the stream.
Someone.
Well, the video was fine for me. I guess you're just going through the butt.
People.
Supposedly back in 2017 or so, the creator of Showbiz made a FNAF. Yeah, he did. Yeah, creator. He's talking about Aaron Factor, by the way.
Aaron Factor?
Yeah, he made like a FNAF
I feel like I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, Graham, you didn't look at it. I'm busy.
Should not listen to.
We're live streaming.
Not really, but still.
I felt the
this is hard work.
Inside of me, I purposefully tried to remind people of who I was by doing something unprofessional. I genuinely, truly prefer to be someone who can just be cast aside and not considered worth paying attention to.
Yeah, that's kind of thing with Phisnom. He just kind of became popular because of, like, you know, what he did.
Yeah, I feel like he's been pretty consistent with his beliefs. Like, I don't think he's faking this for sympathy or anything like that. I feel like he's actually being genuine. Like, he didn't expect to, like, blow up to this fucking point.
Or to actually not be genuine for some weird reason, and then, like, shit just goes down in the next month, and I'm just like, oh my god, we were praising you! Damn it! You're Pete Fox!
I don't think he's gonna turn into, like, Jonachrome or anything like that.
Okay, but, oh my god, Jonachrome, no!
There to have fun and not be a...
I think he is one of the more genuine people in the FNAF community. Well,
yeah.
Formerly, because he's distancing himself from it.
More genuine than Chris Somberg, I'll say.
Damn right.
Out admiring. Because, at least that way, I feel a less...
Oops, I shouldn't mention him. He'll probably get mad at us.
weight on my back.
Oh, what else is new?
Hey, Percy Poodle.
Boycott Percy. Percy doesn't have an eye patch.
Actions,
Percy smells?
I never really wanted to be protected or defended. Because I never needed to be. Because that is, honestly, so much less stressful to think about. This is not normal behavior. I know that. Other people would probably be elated to be listened to be admired or thought about highly. Other people would probably be terrified of being seen as the bad guy or hurt that a crowd thought of them badly. But I don't. And sometimes I've questioned why I'm like this.
Because you have fun shit posting on Twitter.
It's okay, Phisnom. It's only because you're British, just like John.
Well, I don't know if he's specifically British, but he's European.
You're just like John.
European.
He just wrote songs. People who made him out to be like this big guy. He wasn't really that big. He just wrote a song and then made a big hit. And then died.
Well, sometimes that's all it takes.
What, one kiss is all it takes?
He didn't ask for fame. He just a chill guy, but like every community, people assume shit, slander shit, and try to emotionally damage them over honest criticism of a game. Yeah, it is still crazy that all of this stemmed over him just streaming Ruin and goofing on the fucking game.
Just too personal for me to talk about at length in this video.
Okay, he's from Chile, apparently.
The reason as to why.
Oh.
Which is in Europe.
I guess I just don't think I deserve to be put on a pedestal. And that negative comments are easy to dismiss because it's not like I actually care about myself enough to ever feel threatened by them. Because of this, I don't think I should have been in the position I was. When my involvement in the FNAF initiative first started, I was so excited to be able to create something for a series I was so heavily invested in at the time. I was confident that I could bring something of my own to the table. Something I personally felt the series lacked. What I failed to realize at the time, and what I ended up struggling with the most, was everything else. I had a plan for what I wanted to do, but was too naive about how expectations would affect me in the long run. I was encouraged to act with my fans as I saw fit, given as much freedom as possible to do what I wanted with the project, and promoted like I would something entirely my own.
I guess that makes sense, because like you don't really go into it knowing how to be an influencer. You just like pick up a lot of this stuff along the fucking way.
Yeah, and then you just, become big.
Be my own
and it can be crazy having like a fan base. Like even this channel at only like 3,000 subs, it's kind of crazy to me like how I can say a joke and then there'll be like multiple people across Discord repeating that same joke. Like we'll start memes and that shit spreads like fucking wildfire.
Or like with Sayori's plush vlog.
Yeah.
Part of a
like you made this like
No,
you want to tell the story or should I?
It's my turn!
Okay.
So here's what dude does. I made a video where Natsuki was like...
Yeah, we're thinking of the same story.
I'm like,
Josh! No! Natsuki was just like,
I like living in a shoe.
and then dude started spamming that shit for days! I was just like, God damn, it's not that funny!
Yeah, I made that a sound bit in the Do and Maddie Discord server.
It's just her living in a shoe, and somehow it's funny.
I wanted to make it a
meme. No.
I fully appreciate at the time. Progress during my first year or so.
I wonder if Phisnom sees this. I'm just gonna say this again. We don't see you as a high person. You're just like this weird green thing. That's yeah.
Year or so was
Phisnom. We see you as an equal. If you want to come on the Do and Maddie show podcast as a guest, we would be happy to interview you.
Watch him not care. No, we're supposed to be like, hey, Phisnom, you smell. Now come on our show.
No, come on the show.
No. Yeah, now come.
And expectations would affect me at all. I did not know how much extra weight and eyes were going to be placed on my head for what I was undertaking. But then I slowly realized that my posts started garnering a lot of attention, and at first I thought it to be responsible to act more professional than I did in the past, promising, in fact, to be more professional.
Okay, let's check out this tweet here.
Also say here, but fast, but fun, but one thing I have to do before anything else. I promise no more trolling or mean jokes. Well, it's fun to be the heel villain of Venom, but to act more professional and respectful.
Looks like he didn't stick to that.
God damn it!
I don't blame him, because trolling and fucking jokes, it's too fun.
Oh, God.
He didn't want to turn into Kane.
Really, actually, truly tried to be more professional. Because
Hi, my name is King Carter.
I thought that's what I wanted. I guess something I needed to be now. But as the months went by, I realized that the creeping feeling of worry about people looking up to me was getting worse. And I felt so unequipped.
Oh yeah, tiny heads up, taking the time to clean out my old faithful mute list so I can change from a mute everyone annoying to a new brand, block anyone annoying, possibly I keep my feeds clean so I can enjoy life. So this is really great moving forward.
Of something I
mean, I don't blame him.
I think I also blocked someone that clearly they shouldn't be losing a partner, like a really young kid, some with severe mental issues. people that I shouldn't feel like me following in the first place, for their sake.
Like, there are people on Twitter, like, when someone blocks them, they'll fucking screenshot that block and act like it's some big fucking win. But 90% of the time, the creator is blocking this motherfucker because they are so goddamn annoying and they are so goddamn tired of seeing this person in their notifications. And yes, I am speaking from personal experience.
I'm also speaking from personal experience. Apparently, when I retweet shit on my Twitter, because I'm personally known for the person who invented the Doki tunes, I'm Tunes now. I'm called Tunes everywhere I goddamn go. And I've, worshipped that name because Tunes just sounds funny. I never liked anime. Anyway, as I was saying, Doki tunes. Anyway, so apparently I've been losing followers. Like, I lose followers on the goddamn daily if I retweet anything that I find freaking hilarious. And I'm known for drawing like DDLC art, and that's what people probably want to see from me. DDLC art, not freaking retweets that they don't want to see.
Yeah, but you run your Twitter account the way you want to run it.
Yeah, I run my Twitter because I'm not really much of a DDLC art. I'm back in the DDLC fandom because I freaking like making up funny scenarios because I'm freaking mental. Hey, I'm a freaking mental case.
Yeah, and you're already established in that community, so like, if you're getting a following off it, why not?
Yeah, if I share my art, people be like, oh, look, it's Graham. Oh, look, it's Tunes. I'm known for Graham the Giraffe, the artist who draws funny shit. That's me. That's me. That's who I am. I don't care if you're unfollowing me. I just like pointing it out because, hey, I'm losing followers. Oh, well, I'll gain more anyway. Because every time I draw DDLC art, I just get more. And then if I retweet something I find funny, I lose more. Then they're like, oh, okay, bye.
Used to being. I took back my word about being.
If you think a bingo meme falls under trolling mean jokes, and boy, you wouldn't believe the kind of stuff I usually got up to. If the promise made me unable to shit post on Twitter, I'd rather block literally every other person that we could get instead of dumb stuff like that.
Professional. Instead, I decided to publicly push away the expectations people were surrounding me in. I made posts after posts.
That's fine by me. The only account this account is only for me and to enjoy, not for everyone and anyone. I'd rather block every single account on Twitter before giving up my enjoyment for the sake of random people. Not offend, brother. Time block something you do. It's a chance of making someone enjoy the experience of your creation, process, and projects. Heart emoji.
I get where he's coming from. I think it's just a very weird position to be in because he does just want to be himself and fucking roast people on Twitter, shitpost or whatever, but then also Scott kind of put this big responsibility on him where all these fucking kids in the fandom are suddenly looking up to Phisnom and he doesn't know what the fuck to do about it.
It's about not.
Why did Scott put him in such a big position?
He's a developer, he's an artist, he has talent.
Person to be looked up to, and that if people want it,
oh yeah, he does his own art.
Yeah,
they should follow the official sources that I had created and not my.
If I block you, it's not because I dislike criticism. I actually welcome criticism. I just permanently hate. If I just be annoying, if your opinion is worthless and you're very, very stupid, always stinky.
Same here. I welcome criticism, but if someone's annoying the fuck out of me, I'll just block them.
Accounts as well.
Out of sight, out of mind.
I even openly declared that my personal account should.
Oh yeah, and if you're a man, kindly fuck out of your place and thank you.
The ones that would be the most influenced by.
What was that sound in my left headphone?
I think that was from the video. I heard it too.
I also decided to withdraw from open development.
I've long stopped giving my updates to the separate YouTubers saying as huge to maybe update winter turbine info. I'm promising stuff on my behalf bothers me. Maybe I'll do updates again.
It's just the YouTube grind. People want to put out news videos.
Yeah, that's what we're literally doing right now.
Yeah.
Of information.
Let's put huge news and major update in the title, actually.
Watch him do that. Watch us do that, and he just hates us.
Yeah, I'll put that in the title right now.
If he hates us, then oh well.
On with fervor and passion and hype. But then it got worse. Do you know how it feels for people to regard?
Oh, apparently I can't do it on mobile. I'll do it in the fucking stream replay.
Do you know how it feels for people to assume you know more than you do? Do you know how it feels to not only be regarded as special, but also in a position to be in charge of the actions of tens of thousands of people even though you were never prepared for that.
Yes, I fucking do. It's story of my life in this fucking animatronic community. When I was growing up, I didn't know that Chuck E. Cheese had robots. I didn't know there were other characters besides the fucking rat. I didn't know what a Rockafire was, but I got sucked into this community because I saw that Carpetbagger partnered with Aaron Fector. They were selling those goofy-ass Carpetbagger dolls. I was like, oh, what's going on there? And then suddenly I'm beefing with Fector. I get tens of thousands of views on these fucking videos, and now the animatronic community is putting me on this pedestal as like the commentary guy. I got to call out pedophiles and like go against the Mafia and Cavity Sam and Pete Fox and all these other people.
Of course,
it was a rabbit hole.
You like that pedestal.
Yeah, and I mean, now I'm more familiar with like Chuck E. Cheese and Rockafire, especially because of you, because you've taught me so much about this. Like, we've binged a lot of these show tapes.
It's so sad that like the community is a bunch of boring twats.
I know, we're the fun part of the fucking animatronic community.
Not excluding like people that I work with personally, that are actually fun, enjoyable people. Like, one of the best Chuck E. Cheese mods, like Kathy and like freaking Crystal.
Yeah, I mean, we have Crystal in the chat right now.
I love them. I love them genuinely. I'm glad those are people in
Crystal,
my life
you
that
are fun.
exist. Yes, Crystal.
Of the
yes,
animatronic whisper.
You're very fun. Yes, you, Crystal. Yes, you're a very fun person that I genuinely love. And that's why, like, I'm not really a fan of, like, you know, some big animatronic fans, like, you know, freaking, like, 64th Gamer, who went from this, like, big guy to just being, like, this little person that somehow now we're more bigger than him. Our videos make more views than him.
Yeah, that's so funny, actually. We get more views than 64th Gamer.
And people don't even like 64th anymore. I know people who don't.
I think the
like
modding community has evolved past 64th Gamer, honestly.
Yes, because like they're better. I know people who are better than 64th. Some people who just like Kathy, for example, who's a better modeler. Man,
and they don't run their servers like fucking military school.
No, because like, bro, we DM you if we need something that's very important. And if you don't like to be DM'd, why are you on Discord?
And 64th Gamer's rules, like, he has rules saying if you fucking ping me or try to message me, you get banned. It's like, why? Sometimes people have genuine questions. I don't care if people DM me.
I know one of his, like, mod members. Oh, I'm head out. See you later. I know one of his mod members who went from, like, being in, like, Chuckypedia, who left Chuckypedia and is now on the Retromation server. You know who you are. I'm not saying a name.
You're someone special to them. Someone who will pull through for them, even if you don't know who they actually are. Do you know how it feels for every single thing you say to be commented on and taken at such face value?
Yes. It's a part of being a YouTuber. I know it fucking sucks, but it's the price of fame.
Yeah, like, if you're like he's a YouTuber, he should kind of expect this.
Yeah, and he has like over 100,000 subs, like, obviously, every little thing you say is gonna fucking be commentated on.
I know, I understand where he's coming from, but, like, you are a YouTuber. Expect it!
Yeah, it sucks, but it's something you gotta get used to.
I mean, I'm not getting commentated on because, like, you know, I'm fucking Sayori. Sayori's not gonna get commentated on. She's Sayori. And that's again, Monica.
That it not only matters,
go follow,
but it's
go subscribe.
Anyone else's
Sayori's plus vlog.
Do you know how it feels to receive emails from multiple of your accounts warning you that someone was trying to get into them?
Yes. I've had multiple motherfuckers trying to hack into my shit, but luckily I have two-factor authentication, so I'm protected.
I have it too, but I doubt anyone's gonna like get into. Who wants to get into Sayori's account?
You'd be fucking surprised.
What are they gonna do?
There are a lot of like very obsessive fucking people out there that will like try to hack into your accounts to get some sort of like leverage over you.
I remember when I lived in Salt City Lake, we go to Showbiz, got a few pictures of beer, and heckle the Rockafire show.
Yeah, what kind of heckling was going on?
How could you heckle something that's filled with air?
Daily emails begging to be given access to information that can't be shared. Do you know how it feels for people to completely make up
yes, damn.
responsibilities for you?
Thank you, Maddie. And why am I placed first? Why am I placed first?
Because ladies first. Thank you, Maddie and Du, for being epic people. We care about you so much. The multiple communities that surround you both are amazing, and you both are amazing. Love your content. Thank you very much, Danny. Oh, Kentucky Ranger got kicked out of the showbiz.
I'm gonna head out now. Have a nice discussion about this. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Tarket.
And if Danny keeps talking like that, I might turn to Phisnom for a minute.
Stop worshipping. We're just YouTubers. Leave us alone.
Well, actually, also, I do kind of enjoy being worshipped.
I don't.
Throw money at me.
Well,
we have a donation link. Send us a super chat.
Do that.
Use code iPad to get 10% off W.
How could you be kicked out of a showbiz? Oh my god!
Spreading misinformation about the nature of your work. Confidently expressing how much of a big, important, wealthy person you are, even though nothing really changed about your life after agreeing to join the fanverse.
Something did change, you numbskull.
Yeah, I think he's underestimating just how much has changed in his life, especially because he's in this current situation right now where he has to make this fucking video. That is something that happened as a result of him being in the fanverse.
Should be saying go to your Patreon. Oh yeah, support.
Yeah, we do have the Patreon.
Another thing, I remember watching like A Hard Day's Night, and when George Harrison was asked, like I'm pretty sure he was acting, but still, when he was asked, has success changed your life? He went, yes, success will change your life. If you're saying that it hasn't, and
yeah, obviously you're going to feel like gradual changes, but it will definitely change your life in some way. And I mean, like, he is complaining about the stresses of being successful in this video, so obviously, yeah, it has changed him.
I mean, success hasn't really changed my life. I still live in a house.
No, it's changed your life.
I met this.
You're with me. You have a very successful Series Plus Vlog channel. We have the Do and Maddie Show podcast.
I met this goober, so I'm very lucky.
And worry.
I'm lucky too.
Who wanted to be in your position?
Is that poop?
Possibly.
Yep, that is poop. That's doo-doo.
Plan to leak file.
Hey, we got a $5 super chat from Kentucky Ranger. Yes! Thank you very much, man.
Send us more.
Yes.
That could include your full legal name and address because they felt they...
My full legal name, and my address has already been doxed. Why do you think I'm trying to move?
You actually live in a house?
Aw. Poor
Jedi APC.
When we make money, we'll put you in a house.
Were wronged or attacked first. Do you know how it feels?
But yeah, like everyone gets doxed online. Your number was doxed, actually.
Yeah, but do you see me caring?
Yeah, it's just something we fucking have to get used to.
Yeah, I don't care if my number or address is doxed. I'm a pretty, like, if I wake up and there's a police car in my driveway, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay.
Well, swatting is fucking scary because, like, you don't know how the fucking police are gonna go into it. Like, they could be expecting, like, some sort of, like, armed maniac, and then they pull out their fucking gun. But as long as you react in the right way, like, as long as you don't startle them, you'll be able to come out of it, okay?
Okay, this would be a funny video. What if I make a video of Sayori getting swatted and I just...
Oh my god.
I go outside holding Sayori with the camera going, hi!
That would be such a funny vlog, but it would be such an awful idea.
Awful, yes. Funny, yes!
Yeah.
Oh my god, if I get shot...
What thing is like...
No, but that would be a good way to go up. Bad, but
Sayori
good way to
gets swatted.
Sayori that video would be so my goddamn dad.
But that's like
that would be a pretty viral video. But it would also get covered by the fucking news. I don't know if you'd want that.
What do you want me to do? I'm dead.
Oh yeah, actually.
Hot Sayori?
I mean, swatting is fucking like scary though, because like me, for example, I could be fucking like playing Fallout on my computer, and then like I'm shooting guns in the game, and then I don't fucking hear that there's like an officer behind me. I turn around, I could be holding like my mouse or a Mountain Dew bottle or my controller, and they're like, "What the?" and fire at me.
What?
Fame can change a life, but your life can be in control. Did I say that? Fame can change a life, but your life can be in control. I don't think I said that because that sentence doesn't make sense.
Fame can change a life, but your life can be in control.
Nobody says that. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think I said that.
Swatting is so ignorant.
Yes.
But, like, the imagination of me just getting swatted because the mafia do some stupid crap, and you don't hear from me again. If I go out,
I'd be fucking livid.
I'm going out with a goddamn vlog. I'm going out with a goddamn vlog.
You got the YouTuber mindset.
I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna go out there holding Seor. If they shoot, I'll just dodge.
My God.
I'm like, whoa!
I don't think it works like that.
That would be silly.
Yeah, they think Sayori's a bomb.
That's impossible. No!
When is FNAF Plus coming out?
This part is a bit ridiculous because he does loop these tweets over and over again, because you see that in that gift posted by Nub.
How many people are in the Rockefeller?
It's
like a lot, I'd say. Some people just support him because, like, you know, they want shit, but another people just support him because, I don't know, they
I'd say,
want to
like, David, Piccolo, and Travis, they're the main axis of evil. Like, when people criticize the Mafia, they're mainly referring to them.
But me personally, I think
The community that I'm a part of is probably bigger than the Mafia. Retromation, you're the best. For supporting Gallagher players.
his page. I'm just
we got a new subscriber.
Around with his 900 subscribers.
Okay, so people are spamming the same guy. But I do think he is looping these tweets.
Yeah.
Feeling like you owe them your attention, demanding your help, or demanding progress on a personal project, demanding you stop whatever.
Okay, if something like this happened to me, I don't know why, I'd just be like, watch me just respond to everything they're saying, be like, it'll come out soon, 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 it'll come out soon.
What I was gonna say, like, it's annoying, but you gotta be, like, optimistic about it. You gotta, like, look at it in the sense of, like, oh my God, this is a lot of people that really fucking enjoy my game. Instead of, like, letting it get under your skin.
Yeah. If people enjoy you should still be working on the game 90% of the time you fucking stream 5 days. I don't know,
well, these people are pretty fucking unhinged, I'm not gonna lie. Just bossing this grown-ass man.
Like, if you're telling a guy... Like, bro, I want to be taking a... I mean, I said I work on my, you know, pizza horror cheese, but have you seen me working on it? No, you haven't. I haven't done a single thing lately.
It'd be like if we had people in the chat saying, we should spend, like, 6 hours a day making videos. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
I'll do it. More money.
Until they were personally satisfied with you.
Be careful, William and Maddie. Please take all big lives and get some mafia. Well, that's the thing. I don't care if the Mafia doesn't, like, I doubt the Mafia are that big-headed to actually swat any of us. If they do, then we all love you, but still. Jesus.
I don't think it'd be them directly. It'd probably just be one of their crazy fucking fans.
What will just explain the situation?
Yeah.
It'll take a lot of explaining, but
that's
we'll
the thing.
do
like,
it.
it's a fucking like scary thing to think about, but we know it's gonna happen. Like, eventually, there's gonna be that one crazy fucking person.
Tell them to go away. To the point they will hold grudges against you and motivate others.
What is this fucking game? There's just so much poop and flies.
It's Binding of Isaac.
Is this a mod or is this actually in the game?
I don't know. There's so much poop.
So much poop. Extra poop.
For so long, there's boundaries online and keep repeating for them to go away. And if you ever give in to that pressure, at any point, at any time, something bad happens, and you will be held responsible and disappoint the people close to you.
Okay, Direct Doggo really got to fucking Phisnom. If it took Direct Doggo to say one thing about the entire situation for
that Doggo man really spiraled Phisnom into an existential crisis here.
My God, Doggo!
You know, feels when mentally unstable people obsess over you for over a year.
We are used to mentally unstable people obsessing over us.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if
we just spent the last fucking 5 minutes talking about it.
I wouldn't mind. I would just be like,
well, I wouldn't mind, but
I wouldn't.
I would, but
we just fucking. I would. I mean, we just fucking goof on these people, and if they're not like lolcow worthy, just block and ignore them.
True.
And I don't mean neurodivergent people. Some claim that I block any person...
Oh yeah, the minor's neurodivergent, so there was like some controversy over that.
I mean people that are truly, honestly, completely warped in their mind and are a danger to themselves and others. Because I know how that feels.
We know how it feels too.
I had a stalker.
This is my stalker that made my life miserable for over a year now. I had to clutch on.
This isn't the minor, by the way. This is an unrelated person. I don't know why he's tweeting about her, but
it's a.
Maybe it's just because like they were trying to get attention off of the drama, so he's just like cutting that head off early. I guess, like, normally you wouldn't want to give a stalker this attention, but, like, because this controversy is so big, you know, just to be safe. So they don't just start making up some, like, random bullshit about him.
Then me personally, if a female stalker was doing this to me, I'd just go, hello.
No. No.
Hi.
You are exclusive to me, Dewmonic Abyss from the Dew and Maddie's.
I was actually not in that way. I'm just telling them to go away in a very funny voice.
Oh.
What? I don't know.
I know your sense of humor.
Let's interview her.
Almost 2 years by now.
Graham, control.
Yeah, control yourself.
What if it's a big booty Latina?
A completely unhealthy obsession with me, trying to form a bond with me any way she could. Getting into contact with as many of my friends or people related to me as possible.
I feel like this entire segment is a bit unnecessary going out over Plaque Pixie. I mean, I get addressing her in the first place, but I don't think like they need to be involved in the video.
Has this guy? I don't know if it's just me or what if he's just like what if she just like doesn't know how the hell to express her love for him, or I
think it's one of those things where like he's drawing too much attention to her. Like he knows she's unhinged. If she sees this fucking video, God knows how she's gonna fucking react to it.
Oh God, she's gonna come.
Watching my every move, manipulating all.
Oh, he's talking about me.
About her identity.
They just bought me, made me suffer more. It's because there's so.
Oh, never mind. She's not gonna come.
Threatening.
She'll come in anger, but not come.
Self-harm.
Maybe both.
Suicide. If I would.
Why did you say that, you silly kid?
She was someone who tried to take advantage of what.
I'm shaky right now. This has been on my mind.
Yeah, I mean, I get him making a Twitter post about her, but I think like this part of the video is a bit excessive.
The Rockefeller Mafia would eventually get Billy Bob's Wonderland shot, and they are careful. Well, that's the thing. I could care less about Billy Bob's Wonderland now that I found out that
Smitty's is superior.
Stinky. Yeah, I love
support
Smitty's.
You
know why I love Smitty's? Because I doubt
Damon's cool with us.
Damon, that too, and I doubt they've changed their masks. Their masks look the goddamn same in
he knows
every
what he's
video.
Doing.
I don't know what the hell he's doing, but that place has the best masks. Also, they have Pizza Time players.
Oh yeah, I'm Daphne Tails.
I'm Mr. Pasquale. I'm Helen Henny.
See, 10 years ago, I'd have no idea what you're talking about, but now I'm so like ingrained in this animatronic lore.
Hi, Dewmonic.
What's a Pizza Time player?
I'll tell you what a Pizza Time player is, and the Pizza Time hoedown, and it comes.
To be able to get her sick justice, piggybacking off the claims of someone else to also blame my fans for her mental instability.
Manipulation station.
Yeah.
I had been dealing with her for quite some time.
Billy Bob Doodle, what are you talking about?
Some time now. And because I knew from the moment I talked to her that she would eventually do something like this publicly, I prepared a document with over 100 screenshots detailing her behavior.
I think that's just too excessive.
Him giving her attention, or just whatever the hell she's
giving
doing?
her attention and actually like putting this document together. I mean, I get him wanting to collect evidence in case he says something completely fucking insane, but like he's just drawing way too much attention to this issue.
What is he doing?
I don't know. I think he's just in a weird spot mentally after getting like removed off FNAF Plus.
If you get melted mass goo pile, you get a rubbery shake drink.
Don't drink the rubbery shake! Ugh.
They're talking about latex, by the way. Like the latex.
Yeah, I figured.
There's documents if you go.
It's so nasty the way the latex just rots like that. I don't know why. It kind of sucks that Aaron used such a stupid, like... Why would he use... He should use something that lasts longer and doesn't,
Especially
like,
being in
melt.
Florida where it's insanely fucking hot.
Yeah, bro took a photo of him out in the goddamn heat with a Billy Bob mask just sitting there.
Like, and he's just sitting there relaxing outside his trailer.
I love
and I'm just
his
like,
ice
bro.
bucket challenge video where it's him just pouring lukewarm water on himself in a small cup while he's sitting in a lawn chair.
I'm just gonna
do the ice bucket challenge.
Where's the ice?
Twitter account, but I will also add a link to this post in the description below. She started trying to make contact in...
Oh, right, so I'm not alone. Yeah, I do feel like I have something to need to talk about with him. Don't know if he's okay with it.
Yeah, he's
though.
making a
I
mistake
think
with
like
this. I mean, I get what he's trying to do, but no, this ain't it.
And
this ain't it, Chief.
This ain't it, Chief. Oh, hey, Phisnom, look, I'm Dewmonic Abyss, you know, I made the Dewmonic Abyss. We're both green here. We're both green. It's not easy being green. I'm funny. Anyway,
you know his fans are gonna go nuclear against this fucking plague pixie person. They're gonna cause this big fucking scene and make things way fucking worse for him. Like, he's not even censoring her name or anything like that. Like, she's gonna react really fucking nuclear.
What exactly is he censoring with this bar here? Why can't he just censor her name?
Yeah, I get he's worried about being slandered, but he is really overreacting with this.
Last year, by approaching one of my friends.
You know, it's funny, for a guy who, like, portrays himself to be, like,
a guy who does not give a shit, he's kind of giving a shit.
Yeah, I'd say this knocked him off his game. Which I don't blame him, because, like, obviously that is a really big thing to fucking happen to you. Like, you work on FNAF Plus for God knows how long, like years at this point, maybe, and then suddenly it's just ripped away from you because of fucking some kid on Twitter making a joke about your game.
When Aaron dies, Looney Bird, Billy Bob... Why are you wishing death on this poor man? I mean, I know Aaron's gonna live for another, like...
I think Aaron will outlive us all. Aaron is immortal.
Okay,
he's like Weird Al. He's never gonna die.
Okay, Weird Al is like, of course he's immortal, but I wouldn't say like he's gonna outlive. What? Are we gonna die at 30?
Unstable way.
Vector will invent some sort of invention to preserve himself.
Oh my god, he
way to not put me close.
Probably like a fucking container where you freeze yourself in.
Continued
like Walt Disney.
Yeah. Sorry to chime in, but I made this account to say my friend nearly killed herself because of you, and she's going under into extreme therapy. She's almost complete. Please realize people, humanity, and I feel so. What?
Yeah, it's like, why blast this on YouTube? It's just, it ain't gonna end well for him.
Aaron doesn't have permission to die unless someone gains or inherits the Rockafire IP. Yeah,
I should inherit the Rockafire IP. I will be Fector's. I will be Fector's chosen one.
Okay, yeah, but if you do,
I'll be next in line for the throne.
I will educate you on how
we'll be king and queen of the Rockafire.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Carrie, the wife of Aaron Fector or girlfriend of Aaron Fector, will inherit basically literally everything he does.
No, Carrie's lower on the food chain than we are. We are next in line. I'm talking out of my ass, but that's gonna be fucking funny.
Shut up!
With her pretending to be a concerned friend, condemning me for having rejected her, and talking about it.
I think your friend needs to help us as doing anything like that because he couldn't talk to someone she like is extremely worrying behavior when she's in a better place mentally. It might be worth bringing words up. When is the music? Oh my god, I can't read too many shit. You think so?
I think he shouldn't have recorded this part to begin with. Like, he should have just kept it at the current drama. Like, obviously make a tweet saying, hey, this is a stalker, don't give her attention, but making this big section in the video dedicated to this alleged stalker, I I don't know what he's doing.
Do editing Aaron's family tree to make a long... He would do that. Do
Factor. I'm next in line.
William Factor.
Actually, William Factor does have a better ring to it.
It's like in Shrek 3 when the king dies and Shrek is next in line for the throne. Shrek 3.
Shrek 3.
Well, I think, in my personal opinion, like, Phisnom is trying to, like, care, but he's caring in the wrong way. It's like he never learned how to actually care for other people, and now he's actually learning, and he's going about it wrong. But
I think he's trying to get on top of this situation, but he's jumping the gun too early.
Attempts at her own life. I had to dig up any information I could to even know what she was talking about. I never even had heard of her until that point.
Off topic, but we've maintained more than 10 viewers. I'm very surprised.
Yeah, people are really hyped for this topic, I guess.
I made the serious mistake of contacting her.
That's too much. I'm not gonna lie. There's no point in us reading that fucking DM exchange.
My obsessive thoughts got better because you contacted me, though. It felt like a big weight was off my chest, and you acknowledged me and didn't mind my personality and art. Just hearing you have a girlfriend and committed to her is absolutely killing me. Well,
okay, so this person is actually in love with him, or was until they went fucking psycho.
Phisnom has a...
Phisnom, why are you blasting this? Like, what are you doing?
Phisnom, how did you pull?
Tell her that she needed serious medical help. I tried to be sympathetic, but made sure to never express any...
Oh god, fucking people are screaming outside. There's a hurricane devouring people. Not actually. What?
Dude, check TMs.
What the? No! He's not checking nothing!
Any interest?
Actually, yeah, I don't know what the fuck's gonna pop up. Listen to my part ASMR. No, we were not doing that.
It's out on group...
Well, I don't want to leak the group chat by accident. I don't know what kind of porn could be in there.
Me out of her head and get out.
I'll check for you.
And she continued to cling to my attention.
As I really do not care about this section.
Yeah.
For ASMR, what is this?
Constant, daily.
Hurricane Katrina, more like Hurricane Tortilla.
As she continued to create accounts to harass me and anyone I happened to talk to. Lies, manipulation.
Like, yeah, I sympathize with him in this case. Like, obviously.
He actually goddamn farted into the microphone! What a nasty cunt!
Oh, fucking course you did. One day we gotta get Taco.
Hey, we told that was timed up for 30
Time to buy load.
No! What are you doing?
Oh, it looks like he was spamming, to be fair.
No! Taco, you farting part of my soup! Ah!
One day we gotta get Taco on the podcast. Not live, because I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do, but...
No!
Okay, here's scars on my leg. They're healing nicely to my under husband.
Yeah, like, I sympathize with him, because this woman clearly isn't all there. It's a very weird position to be put in, but this is just not something to be putting on YouTube.
I think this video might be definitely... He will definitely take this video down, and we will keep it up.
Yeah, I mean, people are gonna archive
lying
this.
about her identity.
Guaranteed.
Brian Heffernan! What's up, dude?
Hey there, Brian.
Heffernan?
He's an OG viewer. Brian? He's been around for a few years.
Damn! Play my
No! About her asking for forgiveness, demanding I unblock.
Hi,
yeah,
Yuri
so they
from
wrote
Doki Doki.
die in blood, it looks like. Again, I understand this person is crazy, and it's awful that Phisnom is dealing with this, but this just should not be in this video. This should not be on YouTube, period. Like, it's just making the situation worse.
This is freaking terrifying. I know I've been joking about this how long, but now that I'm realizing that is blood. That is someone's blood that they've written on. This is some booty shit. What the hell is going on
There are
here?
people like that, sadly. And it is very fucking common in, like, the YouTube space.
Oh, God.
Talking to her, being sent suicide notes through email, stream donations, being sent pictures of her cutting her wrists open. Drawing threats in her...
What in the horror movie?
You stop telling us listen to your nasty crap.
Again, like I get this is a really fucking crazy situation to be a part of. Like, I understand where he's coming from. I get what he's trying to do, but this is just...
Oh my god, they're just donating and
I'm just
leaving...
cringing so hard.
Oh god, this is
like, I know
dark.
he's making this so much fucking worse for himself.
What? I did not expect this. This is FNAF. This is from the FNAF community. This is from the FNAF. Nobody came here for this. Jesus.
Yeah.
Threats of being euthanized.
Imagine a minor just seeing this going,
What the hell is this?
Being put in a mental hospital.
What?
turn into a social outcast.
I feel like more of this video is dedicated to addressing this Black Pixie person instead of, like, the drama with the minor.
Does he not care about the goddamn game that he just lost? He cares more about Black Pixie. I understand you looking out for them. I'm loving it. Okay.
Brian.
I understand you like looking out for them and definitely caring for them. That's a good thing. But like, putting them on full blast. Are you insane?
Claims in someone's life or that she will.
Yeah, this is
and like, if she's genuine, well, we know she's genuine about the self-harm stuff because like she's literally writing stuff out in blood. Like, this is just not something to blast. Like, what if she fucking offs herself the next fucking day and now this is like attached to this Phisnom video?
Oh my god, this is attached to us too.
To ruin my life.
We're not the one who uploaded it. We're just commentating.
Unblocker. What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
This is worse than the Fazzy drama, hands down.
The lives of my friends because I just existed and said something she liked at the wrong place at the wrong time. Until I got used to it, I guess. But dealing with that stalker every day reinforced my fear and worries of being put on such a high pedestal again.
What?
It was harder and scarier to think about than ever before after that. I became seriously scared of even talking with anyone I didn't already know. Because who knows, right? Who knows what is out there?
I'm not gonna lie, this is a conversation he should be having with, like, the police or something, not YouTube. I feel like, just like the self-harm stuff, I feel like him going to the police, maybe they can, like, put her in a mental hospital or something. Like, YouTube, YouTube is just not the place for it.
My good god, I'm worried. I went from being worried about like FNAF Plus to stopping worrying about it for like 2 minutes, and then now I'm worried about Phisnom. Now I'm worried
This
about
is a big oopsie.
What the hell? Why is everything so big? Why is there an ad for Planet Fitness? I don't care.
See you one day.
Fuck,
oh my god! Of you,
this is gross. What's happening?
We will never let you go. Kicking and screaming.
At least we're not being DDoSed again. Fucking hell. During like but it gets exciting.
Make you bleed. I had caught in my first stalker. Who knows how many I would have to deal with from now on.
That's what you're concerned about. Go and put this to the police. You absolutely.
Yeah, send it to the police.
Like
if he at least knows like the state or like the cities he lives in, like go to that local police department, email them these receipts. It's Sleep Live. That's a commentator who talked about the Phisnom drama.
Oh. Hello. I'm worried about...
you should be!
Wait, why are you worried about me? Worried about the victim! I don't know you! But hi!
Someone to worship. Because of this...
Lamau, hey.
Because of all of this. Every single part that has weighed me down.
This video is so nothing.
The drama is really stupid up until, like, him putting this stalker on blast, because now we're getting into really, like...
dodgy territory.
Yeah, really dodgy territory.
This is not what I expected from freaking Phisnom of all people. This is big. This is 4 days before the guy. I don't care about the fart ASMR. This is big because 4 days from now, FNAF will be turning, I don't know how old. I forgot. But 9. 9. It's turning 9. And went to victim from in my video from today. Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
Sleep.
good.
I
Okay,
actually defended
okay.
you earlier in the stream, like how the victim was kind of saying that people can't use their fucking face, Twitter handle, all that stuff, even though like they're a public figure. They're putting this stuff out there. Like they can't really complain about news channels or commentators covering this stuff when it's readily available. They're putting themselves out there.
Sleep. Where'd you put the kid's face on your thumb? Oh.
Well, there we go.
But Sleep Live apparently has the biggest balls of all the
This
sleepers.
kid has a YouTube channel with over 16,000 subscribers. They do FNAF Let's Plays with their face publicly available. Like, if they don't want to be in the public spotlight, they shouldn't have started this drama in the first place.
Yeah, like, oh my god.
That's my hot take. I know, like, I sympathize with the minor, but, like, that's the facts of it.
We sympathize with everyone in this video, but we obviously got to point out the wrongs. They're a public figure, and I'm intentionally warning them to false report me so they can learn to listen the hard way. Gosh darn. Get away from me.
Worries and slow my work down as I constantly doubted myself and kept reworking things over and over again. Not just what happened last week. That was just the last straw that broke the camel's back. But just
Watch this, all of this, like, not matter in the next month.
Well, people are going to forget about it in a month. That's how the internet is.
Of course.
I realize now that
The only thing that I think will last forever is "I'm About to Come" by Dreamville. That's the only thing that meme is still everywhere on TikTok, and it's been almost a year since that happened.
Well,
so I'm gonna be like,
the permanent consequence of this drama is that he was removed from FNAF Plus. Like, he was unjustifiably removed. Like, I don't think that's just fair at all for him to get punished for what two random like audience members of his do.
But I think this is just. No. Cut out this entire part of the video. I mean, we're keeping it up in goddamn live stream, but cut this entire part out.
If I were him, I'd go into editing, cut out this entire fucking stalker part, because, like, it's just gonna make things fucking worse for him.
And if it doesn't, then I'm somehow surprised that, you know,
I have been not okay. I don't like to admit that, but my behavior is a clear indication that I am not okay. I've realized that I've had a negative effect on the people I care about. The ones I really do.
On the converse, like, if he is not in the right mental state, he sort of waited a little bit before making this video, because, like, I feel like if he talked to his friends about the stalker situation, they'd be telling him, don't include this. Like, we are small YouTubers in comparison to his fucking channel size, and we are just, like, cringing at what we're fucking seeing right now.
My god, if we had better computers, we'd so play the hell out of so many goddamn games.
Yeah.
We would be powerful, but, you know, we're cheap.
The people close to me, the ones who I actually feel comfortable talking with, the ones who have shown me nothing but kindness over the years, people I feel who know me more closely than how I present myself online. Once I realized this, I made sure to apologize to as many of them as I could. Especially the ones
at least.
I've seen be the most affected by this whole ordeal. This video is not meant to serve as a public apology, but I do really apologize to my...
This sounds genuine.
Okay, yeah, but why would he say it's if it's not an apology, if he's apologizing? It's so silly. Just say it's an apology video at this point if you're apologizing.
I mean, I don't think he directly apologizes to the minor, but I guess, like, on the same token, he's not really obligated to. Like, he didn't do anything to the minor. He just made jokes that were insensitive. And he did, like, say, hey, if you're doing this, I will block you. So, he's not encouraging it.
To still stick with me. And not only that, but be worried and scared for me, trying to provide words of support for me through.
I mean, we're worried for him because of the stalker part.
Even though it somehow hurts more.
Then again, I doubt he even cares.
Left me. It would be so.
Not caring about the stalker, I mean, cares about us.
So much.
Probably sees us as annoying kids.
I was just alone. I could just not worry and keep going like I have been until now. But I can't. Even if it would be easier to push people away, it's not the right thing to do. It's not okay to disregard or throw.
But y'all, that's sarcasm, Crystal.
Yeah, that's the joke. Like, we're adults, but we're young enough that, like, older people call us kids.
Yeah, like, you know, how Michael calls, Franklin a kid.
Yeah.
That have only
that nasty. I know.
Kind things to say to me, despite everything. But still, like I said before, I should not be in the position for this to happen again. Not to this scale. Effective some days ago, I am no longer developing Five Nights at Freddy's Plus. Any kind of association I had with FNAF, Scott Games, or anything related to the FNAF franchise has been terminated. I no longer possess any rights or power to talk about FNAF Plus.
Okay, so based off him saying that line, I do think he was fired, and like there must be some like NDA where he can't like say anything about it or like lawsuit.
Yeah.
This stuff crazy as fastballs.
Imagine Freddy Fazbear in court just going whore, 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 whore.
Initiative as a whole. Any
We pronounce Phisnom, aka Phil Monger, guilty.
comments regarding the matter, I will not be able to answer. And that is not my project to talk about anymore.
We understand.
Yeah.
If in the near future you see any of my fan games or stream VODs related to FNAF taken down, it is solely because I have a responsibility to comply with the agreements of my contract after its termination.
Okay, yeah, so he does have a contract, an NDA saying, hey, he can't, like, talk about this stuff. So, anyone who cares about this lore, go archive those videos because they're gonna get taken down.
Yeah, all of them, so, yeah, probably ours. Just kidding, but go. Do it.
To avoid any mention or comment about Five Nights at Freddy's in general moving forward.
Okay, we get it.
I would like to fully and completely distance myself from it, not affect it in any way.
Except for the movie. I'm gonna go see the movie.
Focus on my own.
Watch him just see the movie and go, it's okay.
Well, another thing is, like, people say they're gonna leave the community all the fucking time, but they end up coming back. I don't know if Phisnom's gonna be in that position. He does seem like he's really fucking done with the FNAF community right now. I don't blame him.
I mean, if he couldn't,
but like maybe a couple months from now, like he'll probably ease himself back into it. That's what I think. That's how most people are.
If you couldn't probably tell, I mean, I was the only one who actually made it out of it.
Original.
Somewhat.
I mean, but even still, like we're keeping up to date on the drama in the game and
stuff. That I have.
Okay, this community is beautiful. What?
Let everybody down. That I have wasted my efforts within these last few years of my life.
I feel bad for Sky. Should really be careful who he harass and perform more background. Sky's a sweet old man. He's like almost in his 50s. You think he's gonna do all that? He's like.
I don't really know what kind of background check he could have performed in this situation. I mean, like Phisnom has like credibility. Like he has a following. He's established already.
Here's what I know about Scott. I think he considers everyone like definitely in a positive light. He doesn't see anyone as like a negative or anything. That's why I give Phisnom like an actual chance.
Yeah.
So I doubt Scott is like that kind of guy because like when people started canceling him, he
was canceled just for being conservative.
Yes, so like what the hell? And like I'm gonna say this right now, we were making money under Trump. That's why he supported him. He did not care.
I was making more money under Trump.
Yeah, we didn't care if like Scott was he didn't pay attention to it. He didn't know about the anti-LGBTQ and all that. He did not know that. I know he didn't know that. He just knew because he was making more under Trump. He doesn't want to support Biden because Biden is old and sleepy and doesn't do shit. That's
it's like people can have whatever political opinions they want. It's not like he's posting this stuff on his Twitter or whatever. He's not making it a part of the FNAF brand. It's just his own personal beliefs.
Yeah, and like he's a sweet man. We're not. I don't know why. Just got here. What's the problem? Story on this Oh my god! You're
gonna have to watch the replay. There's a lot.
Okay,
this has been a fucking roller coaster.
You know what? Fine, I'll go into it. Okay, so Phisnom, he made FNAF Plus. He's no longer on FNAF Plus, and he made this video. Ready? Why he's not on FNAF Plus anymore? Okay, Joshua, you listening? Okay, good. And then he posted things about some girl who tried to commit suicide over him because she loved him. Blah 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 blah. There you go.
Yeah, there's so much drama.
She's not in a right
also,
state
we
of
sung
mind.
Toxic Gossip Train at the beginning of the live stream. You gotta catch that?
Yeah, go do that.
But I can't. Because once this was done, deep inside me, I only felt relief. I felt like a huge
Okay, I don't want to sound mean, but it sounds kind of emo now.
weight had been
Just a little bit.
off my shoulders.
I think he put this video out too early, because obviously he has, like, a lot on his mind. I think he is talking genuinely and from the heart, but, like, there's a lot he's still struggling to process right now. Like, he's not too fucking composed, I don't think.
Yeah, he thinks he's composed, but he's clearly not.
That stalker part, like, makes it apparent to us.
Yeah.
Then that means that it was the right thing to happen. That I made a mistake being in this position.
Would y'all mind if I give some points up? Oh, of course, sleepy boy. Oh, give some points.
Let's get some points.
Yeah, get some points. Yeah.
I will avoid ever accepting to be placed in a position like this in the future. Especially for such a long time.
He needs to go to a mental... Oh,
Yeah, that's true. Scott doesn't do much, and according to Reddit, FNAF Place is blowing up. I'm in Discord.
Yeah, actually, let's bring him in. Because he's a commentary channel.
I didn't even freaking know he was... Okay,
oh, that means we have to move to the fucking... to the VC.
He's right there! Yeah, I see him!
Yeah, we have to move to the live.
Let me, wait.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in the live now.
Yeah, alright, move him in.
Jack this little guy in.
Hey, Sleep.
Hello. Hello. Alright. So, I do have to say a couple of things. I do think this Phil video does bring up some good points, such as the fact that Phil wasn't completely aware of the situation when he was joking about it, which is something that I assumed when he was tweeting about it. Because at the time, and people like to avoid this fact, Phil was getting canceled anyway, but not because of the whole gore shit, but more or less because people didn't like his opinion.
Yeah, over him being critical about Ruin.
People like to avoid this fact and are like, no, it was only trending when he was like making fun of the kid afterwards. No, it wasn't. No, the fuck it wasn't. You can look up the hashtags. You can see tweets before that tweet was made. People have actively gone mad at Phil just for the fact that he had a differing opinion. Now, my problem really lies with the fact that, I don't know, I have a lot of issues with the person that's the victim in this situation, because yes, I do think they shouldn't have gotten like gore sent to them. But no, I don't think the way they've been approaching stuff since then has been very great.
Yeah, I did see that they were encouraging people to contact Scott at one point.
I also think threatening YouTubers who are covering the situation that don't completely 100% agree with them, that you're gonna take down their video because they showed information that's public information, is the way to go.
Yeah, and they're not even trying to maintain like a private life. They have like this very public YouTube channel that has their face
very
readily available.
It is 5 times the size of my YouTube channel. Like, why are you mad at me?
Yeah, like if they didn't want this drama, they shouldn't have made that tweet initially.
Exactly. It's really stupid, and the fact that Phil got fired is really dumb.
Yeah, I agree. I think his portion of the video responding to the drama with this minor, it was well made. Where he really fucked up is addressing this fucking stalking situation as in-depth as he did, because like that situation should not have had this public spotlight on it.
Shouldn't have been on this video at all.
To his credit, that stalker was trying to take advantage of the situation to put more light on him.
I mean, I don't blame him for making the Twitter post he did about the stalker, but putting her in this video and showing all of these DMs, showing proof of her self-harming and all that stuff, I don't think it's going to end well for him. I think he's going to go nuclear over this fucking video.
In his, I don't know. I just wish he made the video shorter. I think he gotta make the video shorter.
Yeah. I feel like a majority of this video is actually dedicated to addressing the stalker, which is not what people came to his channel for.
Nope. They wanted to see FNAF Plus crap.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone should buy FNAF Plus now that's coming out. Well, that's going to come out under a different name. The entire point of that game was it was going to be Phil's take on FNAF 1. And while I think a remake of FNAF 1 is an extremely boring concept, the fact that it doesn't stick to its concept now is really stupid.
The fact that you just called it... I'm sorry, the fact you just called it a boring concept.
Do you know how many FNAF 1 remakes there are? I could play one where I'm fucking hiding from, like, I don't know, Chuck E. Cheese or SpongeBob. Like, there's a lot of...
Yeah, check out Pizza Time Horror.
Well, you can't, because, like... Well, wait, no, you can play it. I can give it to you. But
it's on itch.io, I think.
Yeah, but another thing...
If you want to play it, Sleep Live, but, you know...
I don't really have much interest in, like, FNAF. Outside
of, anymore? Like, okay, that's true. But,
that's
like, you can't remake something that's already perfect. Like, you know, FNAF is, like, you know, what it is. Like,
the problem with remaking FNAF is you can't capture the lightning in the bottle that it was initially. FNAF 1 is already as good as it's going to get because that game was different at the time. There's already a bazillion FNAFs out there. Maybe this is the point to remake it.
Oh, sorry. But if you were Scott Cawthon, you could like recreate the lightning in the bottle, but like you're not Scott Cawthon.
Yeah, I mean, even still, like the OG fans that have been around forever are going to have things to criticize about the new games. Like that's just how franchises are.
Yeah, I think that I'm fine with some of the newer FNAF games. I think Ruin was fine. I think its biggest sin was it was too linear, and it doesn't really have like much outside of a very linear, like nothing scary about that game will hit you like the second time. None of that. If you find anything scary either. The game was like pretty obviously on rails for a lot of it.
Oh, something I wanted to ask you, Sleep. Like, I did watch your video. I wanted to ask, like, do you know Phisnom personally, or are you just like a commentary channel, like giving your take on this?
That's another thing that really frustrates me about this thing. I actively shat on Phisnom in his game in the video, and people are calling me like a Phisnom meat writer because I don't 100% agree with them. Like,
yeah, people were making out to be like you guys were best friends and like you were incredibly biased towards him.
No, I literally in the stream I called his stream, not stream, literally in the video I called his stream boring, and I call his games concept stupid, which I just did earlier. So like, I think I'm pretty like in the middle on this one. I just don't personally like the kid that is trying to...
Are you thinking about making a response video to this kid's tweets, or are you just kind of letting it go?
I just did with my video. Oh, you mean the most recent tweets? There's nothing of it. All they're going to do... They've already sent me a report, which I have received.
Yeah, I meant like in regards to the report, like were you going to address that or just like let it be?
Depends. If the report goes through and my video does get taken down, this isn't just a FNAF community issue. That's a YouTube...
That is something that gets exploited on YouTube a lot.
That is YouTube. That is YouTube failing to uphold their TOS. Like that is.
Yeah, I think most likely what's going to happen is your video comes down and you're going to have to like appeal it, and after that, like there's a 50-50 chance the video is going to come back up.
Well, they're going to have people look over it, and I've had multiple people who have like contacts with YouTube and shit like.
Oh, that's good.
Like that. Like at worst, I just look like an asshole. That's it. You can't do anything about it. The video will remain up. But that's just how I look at it. We'll see. I did it intentionally the way I did because I wanted to bait the kid into learning the hard way about false reporting people over information that is.
Yeah, you're trying to teach them a lesson.
Yeah, you shouldn't be this self-entitled now.
Yeah, and it's like they're a YouTuber as well. They should be knowing this about the fucking community.
Reporting this. Sorry, I'm going through some of the comments. There's a lot of people who are learning about what gooning is because of my video, so that's nice.
Comments on your video or Phisnom's video?
My video.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's all I really had to contribute to this.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming on, man.
We're glad you contributed. Like, we don't get this often.
Hey, I mean, like, you guys got a good format, so like, keep it up because I doubt people like me are gonna really stay around very much, especially when community. Because I don't think my take should be that divisive. I don't think it should be a divisive take to say, hey, what Phisnom did wasn't great, but you shouldn't be like 100% backing this kid in terms of shit.
Honestly, people are only like letting this stuff slide because it's a minor. I think if this was an adult, people would be like on your side more.
Yeah, I do want to wonder if they would even count as a minor in their country, but that's like a whole other like debate too.
Yeah, I figure it'd just go by YouTube standards in America.
Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes, because I will definitely keep people updated if it goes any further. If it doesn't, I'll probably make a community post memeing on them and calling it a day.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But yeah, next video I'm gonna go shit on Amori and its developer. Goodbye.
Yeah, wait to see it.
Amori?
Amori, yeah. That
Amori?
RPG game.
What happened to Amori?
I don't know what the drama is with Omocad. Gotta check that out.
Oh my god, now we gotta go check that out. Okay,
yeah, now we got another episode topic.
okay. Back to the show. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was big. I'm gonna be honest. This stream somehow outdoes the Sniper Wolf stream.
Yeah, this has been a great stream so far.
This is huge.
I was not expecting it to descend to the madness it did when he talked about this stalker part. Like, I thought it was just gonna be about the fucking drama with this kid on Twitter, but oh my fucking god.
You know what I think? I'm gonna be honest with you. The simulation is goddamn breaking. The simulation is goddamn breaking. We are falling apart. 2024 is the last year we'll be alive.
This is the year of the Dew and Maddie show.
No, because I swear to God, aliens now? There's an alien. They were denying aliens. Now they're remembering aliens. They're accepting aliens.
I think there is going to be some big alien thing in the future, like how COVID became a thing.
Yeah, 2024. I'm calling it 2024.
Maybe that could be another live stream as well, talking about aliens.
Oh my god, this is freaking huge. My god, my brain is about to explode. We're gonna have a brain leak. A brain dump.
Leak.
Brain dump.
I don't know if the aliens are going to be able to experiment with exploded brain too much.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I bet the aliens are just like us, but just look funny.
I bet the aliens are subbed to the Dew and Maddie show.
We just meet an alien. They just
we'll interview
so
aliens
casual.
on the podcast.
Watch him be like, "Wow, what a nice room you got here. It's like I'm back home." And then I showed them our car, and they're like, "Wow, is this a spaceship? Is this a spaceship? Where's the button to make it go fly?"
Now, the thought of being considered a failure, someone that screwed everything up, and should not have been trusted. To know that so many people will stop being fans of my content and will move on to something else. That I will be seen with scorn and resentment for acting like this feels liberating, I guess. But as I said before, I also know that this is not a normal thing to feel. And that I am wrong to feel this way.
I mean, you just experienced losing your fucking game. Like, you're gonna go through the stages of grief, obviously.
Of course he will. That's literally how, like, this shit happens. Like, if you lose your game, shit will go down.
It's kind of how I felt, like, after the Discord server was, like, terminated for a bit. Like, at first I was like, oh, thank God I don't have to fucking moderate people. But then, like, after a week has passed, I'm like, damn, I kind of miss it.
I need to be better in the future. For my
and then it came back.
I care about them. I really, really do. And so I will try to find ways to improve and know how to handle my fears and hang-ups properly and not make it a problem for them to deal with constantly anymore. I just don't know how to do that right now, but I will try to find a way.
Hey, remember the time we lost the server and then we got it back? Remember the time we lost Discord and we
I
got
thought
it
the
back?
server was gone for good. I didn't think Discord kept all of this data, like, after a fucking week had passed. Like, server members, nitro boost,
God.
emojis, posts.
Imagine what Discord was like.
Hey, excuse me, who's that? Oh, it's a Dew and Maddie show.
Oh, I remember that! Hold on.
I really think there was a Discord employee going to bat for us because, like, I thought the Discord server was going to be in disrepair.
No, wait. Dear Dewmonic Abyss, your server has been reinstated. Some idiot did some shit. Goodbye.
As for now, I will be going on an extended break.
Oh my god, how long will this break be? Bro should just move on doing audiobooks or something else.
Relaxing voice!
Yeah, honestly, he does have a good voice.
Break. I will still be online and checking some...
You just said you'd be on a break. Now you're
I
going
think
online.
his break isn't going to last as long as he does. Like, I feel like after a week, he's going to get over it and just, like, be back to, like, shitposting form.
My god, if that happens, I'll be...
out from time to time. Maybe retweeting some stream fan art. But I would not like to use my accounts to post anything public For a few months, at the very least.
Which is smart, but I do think there's going to be some, like, big drama that happens over him covering this fucking stalking situation.
I want to know about the freaking Amori drama. Bro just went like,
yeah, there's Amori drama. Bye.
That's a great way to fucking plug a video. Now we're curious and we're going to be tuning in.
We're gonna be tuning in.
To me, but I will not force myself to do any public events or announcements until I feel that I am in a better place mentally. Whenever I return, I wish I could continue streaming. Playing games I love and I'm passionate about. Or really anything that would be fun to play with friends. Streaming and the toxic cesspit have become one of my favorite things to be a part of. Even though it does place a public spotlight on myself, I really did feel like most of the time I could express myself openly and make fun of myself in a healthy way. For people to...
I mean, you gotta be able to poke fun at yourself.
Have fun. I never thought I would enjoy streaming as much as I have the past year.
Okay, we get it.
It has really been a wonderful experience to be a part of.
He's just kind of rambling at this point.
It helped me to stabilize and find a place of comfort while I was struggling with expectations of development and the expectations of graduating in my last year of college. It really felt like something I had for myself that I could feel comfortable in.
We're in so much suspense right now.
Whenever I return to it, I certainly won't expect as many people to watch me as they did in the past. And I do not hold any ill will to the people not interested in watching.
I don't think he's going to suffer any major losses from this. Maybe just from the people who are only there for FNAF content.
I think that would be worth it to continue. Thank
Speed up the video.
Everyone in the...
Where's the speed button? Oh, there it is.
The wheel, yeah. Because I don't think he's going to drop any major bombshells at the end of this.
Has casually watched, commented, co-hosts, purchased merch, or has in general felt like they had a good time alongside me. This channel felt like my refuge when times were tough, and I appreciate all those comments I've read in the past that have shared this same feeling back to me. Thank you. As for my game development efforts, despite me being a complete and utter failure, I still do want to work on original projects. Now that I have the freedom to do so, I would like to work and release smaller prototype projects, ask some friends for help in them, maybe even stream my efforts in learning a new game engine. I would still really like to work within the horror genre, probably something in Unreal Engine 5, maybe low poly, survival horror, maybe even mascot horror. I have not fully decided yet, but it is still a goal for me to be able to put out an original project people will enjoy, that I can also feel proud of.
Well, it's good he's not giving up game development entirely.
Thank you for listening to these rambling. Thank you for listening to these rambling. So if anyone...
Oh my god, he's even knows his rambling!
...a place to search for my thoughts, they could hear them as cleanly and easily as possible. It still feels wrong to post something as serious as this, in this jarring tone compared to all the previous content that is on my channel, but I feel also that it's necessary, and that I owe people this, at the very least, before I go on hiatus. Thank you again, and...
Yeah, this video really is just him venting, which it was good up until, like, the stalker part, honestly.
Just glad it's finally over.
Yeah, I know. Like, you gotta get up early, so... I'm glad the stream wasn't able to drag on, despite how fucking much fun this has been.
Yes, we made it to the end. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching. We love you.
If you guys enjoyed the stream, be sure to like and subscribe. We're definitely doing more future live streams.
Like, subscribe, 10%
we cover all
off
sorts of drama topics.
iPatch, Patreon. There you go.
Join the Discord server.
Join Dewmonic Discord. Like and subscribe chat.
Goodbye.
Yep, see you guys.